Hello my friends, I am the Dungeon Tutor. Welcome! Today is the 26th of August, which means it's our 26th question from RPGaDay. Today's question is, what is your favorite character sheet? Interesting, because there's two ways to answer this. Number one would be the character sheet of the character that I'm fondest of, which I'm going to disqualify because it's really what you do with a character sheet that matters more than anything, but I believe that some character sheets are objectively better than others. First of all, the good character sheet has to have enough room for all of your stuff. It has to organize it so that you can find things easily. It has to be decent to look at. So maybe a little flourish, a little embellishment is nice. But it really does depend on what your expectations are. If you want portability for an easy game system, then you can have a very elaborate character sheet if there's not going to be a whole lot of important data on there. The one I'm going to bring before you today, though, is the opposite. It is a deluxe character sheet, and I think it's objectively very, very fine. This one is made by my friends at GUI Cube, which is always nice to be able to plug the things from my friends. But they offer up these character sheets that you can get for yourself. Character booklets, really. But nameplate, portrait can go here. And if you have your own art, they can put your art on there if you get it through their company. But then, when you get inside, it gets really functional. And yes, I know, I am aware, some people don't like having to go to multiple pages to find things. But ultimately what it comes down to is you can find the things that you use the most and leave it open to that page for the majority of it, and you can write large and legibly throughout the character sheet if you're not condensing everything down to a single page. So the first sheet, of course, has all of the information for your statistics, including things like your armor class, your hit points, your skills, whether or not you're trained in them, that is important to know. Your different attacks. So this is very much like the front page of the character sheet for Dungeons & Dragons. Almost all the stuff you're going to refer to over the course of the adventure is right there. Your gear and gear loadout, because you can only wear one kind of item in each part of your body, really can be summed up with just a single predictable piece to show what you have and what you can use and carry. So that makes sense, and with that, it makes it nice and easy to see. Also, this is written on decent cardstock, so it's quite durable, which is nice. Your adventuring gear and what's in your backpack, your consumables, some games track that, so that's nice to have. Your wealth, your coinage, and other treasures of value. I would probably want more space than that, but that's fine. All of your class reference notes, all the fun stuff you're going to add to as your character levels up, right there. Next page is your character info and background, and a nice healthy spot for your backstory. So you ideally want to have this while you're making your character too. Although if you add it all in, it can be a little nicer. But either way, it works. Also, a player's reference sheet, all of the important rules and things that you might want to know about for things like your here's where I bow to time because I need my reading glasses. Combat rules, attack actions, conditions, levels of exhaustion you may be suffering, movement, latent vision, things like that it's nice to be able to refer to at a moment's notice. And on the back page, your spells, spell book. A healthy section with about as many spells as your average character would ever need, more than that, honestly. And then all of the spots for your slots right there. So you can just tick them off as you use your different spells. And again, this is a healthy amount of space. I've never had a character that would use all of these up. So, this is about as pretty as you're going to get. The back is this nice GUI cube, which is blank. Technically, you could write notes and stuff on that if you wanted to. Nothing wrong with that. And making it your own. So, this is the finest character sheet that I have. You might notice, that one's blank. Number 1, I am the Forever Game Master, so I don't get to make very many characters. Number 2, I do have one that is kitted out. That is for my character Zixgramus within the game world, as I had envisioned him. He's an archmage, and having something like that is a treat. It's really cool to be able to lay all that stuff out and see all the stuff that he would have, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Although I have to update it now that I have in the Encyclopedia Magica, because some of the unique items of the world of Xiathe are going to be things he's going to carry, so more of those and less of the stock items that I had, so I need to fix that and update it. But that won't be a big chore at all, as soon as I find where the character sheet went to. But that's my answer to the question. I hope you liked it. I myself have designed a character sheet. I did a very, very basic one for my game Spotlight system. And it's functional, but it's really, I made it in MS Paint. It's just a couple of spaces, titles in those spaces for what goes there. It's very simple. I'm not bragging, and I'm not saying that I find game design, things like character sheets, to be easy, because it isn't. It isn't at all. And I respect people who make really good ones. So, that's my answer to this. Hope you liked it. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd like to see you again. That would be great. And going forward, I hope that between the next video, and I do hope you come to see more videos, I do these for you after all, that you yourself, yes, you, get a chance to roll some dice, play some games, have some fun. Stay safe out there, my friends. Until that next time, farewell.